Test, test, test. Testing. Okay. Looks like we're going good. Let me give it a few moments. Hello everyone and welcome. I am Sunset801 and welcome to the Friday night live stream. Apologies for being a little later than anticipated, albeit about 22 minutes late. But anyway, I am here. I'm going to be streaming for at least a couple hours. And I opened Forza Horizon 4, which is what I'm going to be playing tonight. To this message, Xbox Hall of Fame, available now. This is your opportunity to take your place among the greats and prove you are Horizon's fastest driver. Beat the best time of every other Horizon 4 player, and a place in the Xbox Hall of Fame will be yours. The challenge is simple. Achieve the fastest lap on the special Hall of Fame circuit using the 2018 McLaren Senna. To be eligible to win, you must register at xbox.com/HOF. You can access the Xbox Hall of Fame Rivals event on the festival playlist. You have until October 11th to chase victory, so get racing. Well, isn't that amusing? Since my channel is mostly focused on drift builds, I could very well try that.
Welcome back, Josh.
Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. Or at least see me make a build that is great for top speed as the McLaren Senna, whatnot. Anyway, we'll see. So I figured we start today by going to the, well, we could go to the auction house. I don't know if I have cars for sale, but I could always find something. I figured now while I'm looking for different cars that it would be a great time to discuss how the channel is doing, in my personal opinion. Ooh, Honda NSX. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but I'm tempted to do a Honda NSX drift build. I mean, Volvo Polestar for $6,000, that might turn into some cash. And if you watch the previous live streams, you know that I know the auction house, I guess I'd say fairly well. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to do a CTSV. The Cadillac CTSV, especially the 2016 and newer, one of my all-time favorite cars. It's got the Corvette engine, it's luxurious, it's fast, it's nice, it's just good. Of course, it's also a GM product, so liability is a slight concern, but at the same time, it's also a GM product, so it might be easier to fix, with the emphasis on the question mark. Anyway. Give me 1 second here so I can look at the live chat if there is any. Looks like we have 2 viewers, most likely including myself. And out of the cars that we bid on, we won both. Both the CTSV and the Volvo Polestar. Anyway, I was going to talk about how the channel is doing so far. So, the BMW E38, excuse me, the E39 M5 drift build that I did, that got like 15 views in like a day. I think it was like 10 views overnight, which is one of the best videos that I've done. Now, the old 1970s Skyline, that didn't do as well as I thought it would. I actually thought that would do much better than it did, but sadly it hasn't. And I actually thought that was a decent build, because not only... So, alright, let me put it this way. It's one of those builds that was like many of my other videos that I've done. But I did use my own music, which, take that as you will, whether it's good or bad. I personally think it's not terrible, but it could be better. But, I actually liked the old Skyline. It was very... It was a good drift car. And it was fun to try and get the most out of it. I think the high score was... It was definitely over 400,000. You'll have to see the video to actually see what it was, which I might link in the description or the comments. Ooh, I gotta do the... I think I showcased the Anglia 105E last time. I'll be honest, my memory isn't the greatest, because sometimes short-term, long-term, it just flows in and out. I don't know. Anyway. But I'm definitely looking into expanding my videos. And what I mean by that is either doing a Minecraft project, a Pokemon series. I'm definitely going to have to continue Skyrim, which I'm going to force myself to record Skyrim tomorrow night, simply because, I mean, it takes a while to record and edit because of how long the videos are. I mean, when you consider I'm taking about an hour's long worth of footage, and I'm trimming it down best I can to about 40 minutes or so, it can be... It's one of those things where the Skyrim... Alright, the Skyrim Let's Play is hard to follow because they're long episodes, longer than my channel is, I guess, used to. And with that being said, the longer a video is, the less retention it has. Or retention possibility, I should say. Because Skyrim's 10 years old, basically. I think it came out 2011. Correct me if I'm wrong. But even since it came out in 2011, it might as well be 10 years old. For argument's sake, let's just say it's 10 years old. Okay. Skyrim being a 10-year-old game it is, it still has a following. I still love the game tremendously. I have mods for it. The modding community is very spacious. I gotta make sure that I don't get copyright struck. Because that's what happened in one of the last live streams where that happened. Some random music there got copywritten, and it was like, so I had to delete part of the video there. But the Skyrim Let's Play, I'm going to continue to do so. I'm going to continue to make videos for it. It's just that it's one of those things where it's going to happen in like once a week probably. Just because of how ambitious of a project it is, but at the same time there's not much interest in it, let's be honest. I mean, Skyrim is one of those games that you have to watch it while you're playing it. Or you can watch it, like, after the fact, but it's just a long game with lots of nothing. And trying to determine what might interest viewers is like a needle in a haystack, just to use an old phrase. And it's sad because the content, I think, is still good. But obviously, audience doesn't really care. And Pokemon is another game I like. Although I am trying to... There's a little bit more of a process before I start recording Pokemon. Like any game, any Pokemon game. It could be like Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Pokemon... I don't know. Anything blah, 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 blah. Anything before Generation 6. Because I don't know if I have an emulator. If they even make emulators for Gen 6 and above. And then there's the Minecraft video idea, where I have tried this in the past, but it basically turned out the same way that the Skyrim Let's Play is coming out, as it was basically boring, to be honest. Minecraft is one of those things I'd have to stream constantly, which I can do that. I can stream Minecraft, it's still popular, but again, old game. I know people still like it. In fact, I'm one of those people. I love Minecraft, but it's one of those things that because of my... See, my channel is in such a weird position. I'm essentially an automotive YouTuber, but I'm also a gaming YouTuber. Or rather, I'm a gaming YouTuber with automotive tendencies. If that makes any sense. See, being that my channel is mostly focused on cars, it's hard to deviate, because I've built my audience based on cars. Yes, I've thrown Call of Duty Modern Warfare into the mix a little bit, but that was because it was popular. And SSX3 was thrown into the mix early on, but again, that was short-lived, and the only real views I was able to accomplish from that was when I would post the video now and then on one of the SSX3 Reddit forums, which got me, I want to say at least 2,000 views. I could be wrong, but like I said, I'm in a complicated spot. Like, the problem with YouTube is that it's very niche oriented, where you have your vlogger style videos, which can be essentially about anything, but every single video is relatable. Take, let's go with Kelly Stamps. She's a popular YouTube vlogger who makes basically random videos, but they're all, like I said, relatable in some way. She's in it, she's being her funny self, talking about getting a cannoli in New York City, getting a cannoli in Boston. What I don't know, whatever the hell she talks about in the videos. But it's, for some reason, people are interested in that, interested in the personality. Now me, I have the same personality as a dead fish. Let's be honest. I'm introverted, I'm not the most outgoing person, and I try to be something I'm not. I don't know what a dead fish wants to try and be, but that, to each his own. Anyway. I guess I haven't found my niche. I haven't found what I want to be in the YouTube world. I could do vlogging. I have a Mustang. I could talk about my Mustang all I'd like. I'd get hate for it. I'd get roasted because it's an automatic and not a manual. But again, that's a story for another day, which that actually might be a good video. Hey, we have 3 viewers watching. Welcome to the stream where I'm constantly talking about changes to the channel that may or may not even happen, and I'm also essentially roasting myself. while trying to provide decent car content on Forza Horizon 4. Wow, I have no idea where I was going with that. Anyway. I guess... Okay, so I've promised this in other videos, although mostly in the descriptions. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I will get a face cam. I will get a webcam for recording videos, and it'll be fun? Question mark? You'll actually see my face for once. But 100 subs by December, face reveal. If we can somehow get me to 100 subs by December, I will get a webcam for every video. Excuse me. I just finished dinner, so I'm got a little bit of that indigestion there. But yeah, 100 subscribers, I will definitely get a face cam. Anyway, enough about me rambling for the moment. Or actually, I will ramble on for a little bit more. Simply because I want to conclude my ramblings with this notion of, I don't know, for lack of a better term, hope. Or give you some closure on what I want to do with the channel. So I want to expand to projects. I want to expand... Well, Forza Horizon 4 drift videos will continue. I want to expand the Skyrim project. I want to expand into Minecraft territory, even though I tried once and miserably failed, but that I want to reboot anyway. I would like to expand into Pokemon, and I would definitely like to expand using a face cam, which will happen once I reach 100 subs, because, simply put, it's complicated. Basically, I'm working to like, fix my OBS settings for, like, say, Pokemon Soul Silver. I was setting up how I would record both screens for, like, the DS emulator, and then I have this large empty space in the corner where I could either set up a team or set up a face cam. And because I'd probably end up doing a Nuzlocke or something like that, I don't know. I don't know. But regardless, enough of me whining. Let's actually build a car. So I actually want to build the Cadillac CTS-V because for the OG subscribers out there, meaning you subscribed back in 2018, you would have seen that I actually did a CTS-V long before, and the video itself was terrible. The car itself was terrible. I had a terrible drift score of about 220 because I could not figure out how to actually drift because I was terrible at drifting. Well, I say terrible a lot. But one of those things where it just worked. And it worked because it was so... I don't want to say ugly, because I tried to make it like a Barbie Cadillac, because it was pink with gold dub wheels. It looked weird, but at the same time, it gave me a couple hundred views. Of course, I've since privatized the video because of how bad it was, but... Anyway. You know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to record this, because I may turn this into a drift video. Okay, is it recording? I hope it's recording. Yes, it is. Okay, back to stream health. We are going to go into the Vista. You're basically seeing how I make my drift videos, for those who are watching. And it doesn't matter if I talk at this point, because it's gonna get muted anyway, and I'm just gonna slap music all over it. From the YouTube audio library, of course. It is a nice car, Cadillac CTS-V. This one might have been an auction house special. I'm just watching the the live stream there because I want to make sure that it records the entire thing, which it looks like it has. Oops, where am I going? Alright, now we go to the build process. And because it's basically already supercharged with the... I don't remember if it's the LS9 or regardless, it's an LS engine. It's already rear-wheel drive. Yes, I think it only has an automatic, but it may have a manual transmission. I don't actually know, even though I claim to be a CTSV fanatic. I'm really not. It's one of those cars that if I could get it, I would, but they're also horribly expensive. Anyway. The front tires don't need to be that big. Damn. Wow, you could put 355s on that. That's amazing. 305s. I don't know. Should I do dub wheels? You know something? I will make the original Barbie car. I think I put these wheels on. Jeez, they're already on 19s. Practically rubber bands. Save that for last. And the only reason I save that for last is because the transmission, it's done this in almost every Forza game I can think of, where when you do the transmission before you upgrade the actual engine, it reduces your speed and or acceleration tremendously, and I can't figure out why, because in theory it shouldn't do that. Like, okay, it's not going to do it here for some reason, but normally where it would say like 7.3, it would make it like, I don't know, 6.8 or something lower. At least that's my experience with it. Of course, this is going to be over 1,000 horsepower. I could put the Viper engine for even more power, but other CTSV builds I've done, 1,000 horsepower is actually okay. Actually, wow, I'm a little surprised this is not 1,000 horsepower. I really thought it would be higher. Wait, is this naturally aspirated? It is. That's weird. I guess it's not 1,000 horsepower. How interesting. Alright, and we gotta wait 10 seconds for this because I usually like to show the specs at the end. I can't tell. Has it been 10 seconds yet? Anyway, I'll figure it out. This part's essentially going to be one giant video for me to edit, and then I'll have to re-record the cinematic. So I usually keep tires on 30 and 30. Oh my, this has a 8-speed transmission. Okay. Where's 4th gear? Because I usually like to play around with 4th gear. I'll play around with these gears to make them, like, better. 219 miles an hour. That doesn't seem like it's that fast. And okay, I realize 219 miles an hour is fast, but it's also like compared to the hypercars and supercars that can be fully upgraded, it's really not that much. It really isn't. Although I think, can you do 300 miles an hour in a car in Forza? Because I honestly don't know. Anyway, the anti-roll bars are fully stiffened. The springs are going to be fully stiffened. I will adjust the ride height a little bit. As you know, I always do 0.1 higher than whatever the lowest setting is, simply because I don't like bottoming out. Which I think is a thing in this game. But we'll keep the rebound at 15 for each. And bump stiffness at, you know, we'll go 6.5 since it's a heavy, it's a heavy boy. Aero, of course, is nothing. Brakes are, of course, nothing. And the differential is, of course, that. Now, what I will do is I'm recording specific sections so that the video actually has something to record for the tune. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I will have to record the tune part later, simply because we're technically still in beta form. Okay, let's paint this one. Oof, I like that red though. I want to paint it pink, but I love that red. Now, what if we painted it semi-gloss blue? Or actually, if we go like metallic blue. Maybe if we painted it like that, and then did the flake color like bright blue. Ooh, that's nice. I could go with the carbon fiber hood. Yeah, let's go with the carbon fiber hood. What do you think? Carbon fiber mirrors? I think it looks alright. The wing can't be painted, that's okay. We can go paint matched wheels. Or like carbon fiber. Like the chrome just doesn't look that great. I guess we could do black. I do like the black. Paint group 1. What does that paint? That. Okay, so there's basically nothing else that we could do there. As far as paint-wise. And so while it saves, we're going to go tune it by basically drifting around Drift Mountain. Okay, anyway. We're gonna have to quickly pause to avoid any possible music copyrights, because thanks YouTube. I wonder if... Okay, here's another thought for discussion. Would it be better if I streamed on YouTube or if I streamed on Twitch? Because if I stream on Twitch, I'm essentially building a whole new platform, but if I continue to stream on YouTube like I have for the past month, I could build my audience there. And don't worry, I'm gonna save the wheel spins for the end of the stream. I won't torture you by making you watch them now. Joe Mama, YouTube. Okay, so you'd rather see YouTube. Okay. That's what I was thinking, because it is much easier on YouTube. Anyway. Here we are going to test the Cadillac CTS-V. There we go. I was hoping for the backfires. I hope you guys can, like, hear the engine. Oh Jesus, what is happening? Sorry, my computer was spazzing out telling me, oh, you have an automatic update activated. So hopefully, the stream will be okay, because otherwise it will be screwed. And in other news, while I like how this car feels, I suck at drifting. Even though I make drift builds on YouTube. Go figure, right? You would think that I have my shit figured out by now. Luciano Perez. Hi, what's your username on Forza? It's the same as my YouTube channel, Sunset801, and it's on the Xbox Forza. Yes, I'm streaming from my Xbox. Oh, that's not how it works. I don't know. Forget what I think. Trying to test this with while I personally like it, probably be better in the hands of someone else, or it's in the time. When you think about it, I need 15 minutes to end the this is another big heavy. it's underpowered, it's its size. These are different cars that are like a ton and a half, not 5,000 tons. Also, forgive me if I'm not reading the chat comments and just haven't been focusing more
You
on
have
making
arrived at your
looking
destination.
at my computer, because it's the way I have it set up is that it's adjacent to me, or like not adjacent, but at a complete 90-degree angle, and it forces me to look in a different direction. But anyway, hopefully the stream is okay. Alright, we're gonna actually try and get a decent run out of this. There's no perks that I can get. Fortunately, that might help me.
Arrived at your destination.
296, not too bad. However, I want to build this exact car with the Viper engine. That's it, the 8.4 liter V10. Can't tell if the stream died or not. Either that, or if I'm actually that boring. Which, if I am, I can only apologize. Wait, let's try the V10. Because here we can actually turbo or supercharge it. I'm personally in favor of supercharging, simply because I feel like I have more control. And I think the... Okay, so all the drivetrain is okay, the transmission and whatnot. We just have to basically upfit the Viper engine. And I think I'm just going to scrap the video recording I was trying to do, and I'm simply going to do a regular video with the same tune. Although I will keep the live stream. Okay, so we're up to 1100 horsepower. I probably get maybe 100 more horsepower if I had turbos. But the way turbos are in this game, it's also a little complicated. Actually, I probably have to retune it all. Actually, I take it back. I don't think I have to. Yeah, we should be good, actually. Alright. The Cadillac Viper CTS. Or CTS Viper. However you want to phrase it. On hashtag dub wheels. Which are awesome. Now I'm down to one viewer. And I have a feeling it's just me. Unless it's someone else, which... great. This feels like
arrived at your destination.
So far, I'm not as easily impressed. Also, for those of you who may be wondering, the reason I have to fast travel for 4,400 credits each time is because I have not taken any bother to try and get every single fast travel board. Quite simply, I just can't be bored. Wow.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. destination.
Alright, let's fix this transmission a little bit. We'll try that. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna try something different. Or just go to a different car in general, because I can't be bothered. And I just realized why my audience might be a little bit so small. It's because I say I can't be bothered. It conveys a lack of care in my audience.
Arrived at your destination.
Alright, I'm gonna drift it one more time. One more proper downhill drift. And then I will move on to something else. Maybe we'll do the wristbands. I don't know.
understood your destination.
I'm going to promise you right now, to any viewers who've actually made it this far, that I will... The planned video for this is I will make sure that it is a 400,000 plus car. That is my mission. Right. Now what we will do is go to the festival, and I'm gonna sell some cars because I can, and I will. Do that for a little bit. Maybe do some wheel spins. I did say I was gonna stream for 2 hours, didn't I? Let's see, what time is it? 9:14. I could stream until at least 10 o'clock. Give it another hour. Don't know what I will do, but we'll figure it out. I'm a growing YouTuber / streamer, and I'll figure it out. Alright, let's see what we got in the auction house tonight. Got a 911 GT2 RS for way cheap, I may add. Let me adjust my chair real quick. Aston Martins don't go for a lot on the auction house. But then again, it could be an interesting build. The Centenario. Now, here's a weird thing about the Centenario. I have 2 of them. One I bought from the auction house. The other I got for free. I don't know why. I have a feeling that the Centenario was basically given free to everyone. In which case I have to ask the creators of Forza why. Why would you do this? You've devalued... They devalued one of their more sought-after cars. Considering was it not the Halo car of Forza Horizon 3? Alright, we won the GT2 RS. But the problem with Forza Horizon, like the series itself, the auction house is so flawed. It's not a free auction house where we can sell cars for obscene amounts of money, and we can make obscene amounts of money depending on how we get them. Of course, modding cars in the game I will specifically frown upon because you should not do that. You don't need to do that. As long as you have the right know-how, you can work a car to your liking, as I've proven with my drift builds. But the fact that that Forza artificially it artificially, what's the word I'm looking for? It artificially caps the auction house. You can't make obscene amounts of money anymore. And Forza doesn't want you to. They don't want players making tons of money off the auction house. They want you making money off of racing, which, if they had decent events, I would probably do that, but the events themselves, I don't find that interesting, I'll be honest. If I want to race, I'll race in motorsport. But I don't have Motorsport 7 and Motorsport 6 as well. Motorsport 6. Alright, the only reason I'm bidding on this is because it's a limousine and it's cheap. Normally these are... Never mind, I guess I'm not bidding on it. So other people are interested. And the Honda S2000s... I should probably do a drift build on that. I mean, they go insanely cheap. Although I don't think I've actually drifted one before. Alright, that's a cheap Challenger. I will bid on it. The Veninos have become devalued. They used to be like $4.5 million cars. Now they're struggling to get over 3. I guess the Supras aren't as popular as they were. Those you could get easily for like 100K and then sell them for 250 easy. When they first came out, they were a bigger deal. Yeah, I guess I'll go for the Diablo SV. Why not? Oh, someone remind me in the comments if anyone is still watching. I'll probably just be reminding myself here, but I need to make a video on why mid-engine cars suck at drifting. It really it doesn't exactly depend on the car, but if the car has a mid-engine, they pretty much suck. The only exception to that is maybe the 2017 Acura NSX, but that's because I was able to finesse it to become my best drift car. And by best drift car, I mean highest scoring car. I don't think it's actually the best, but because like a best car is debatable. You have to get a feeling for the car and how it drives in order to determine if it's the best. Like I say my Sunset 5.0, the 2018 Mustang drift car that I have in this game, I say that's the best car simply because I find it to be the most balanced, and it drifts the way I like to drift for the most part. Like these two NSXs, this car has over 470,000 points, which no other drift car I have has been able to do. And yet, it's mid-engine. With 1,000 horsepower. Go figure. Now, I've tried to do that with the Lamborghini Aventador, and that, of course, was a miserable failure. Actually, I take it back. I have drifted with the Audi R8. And the Audi R8 itself is not a bad car, even though it is mid-engine. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that... I don't know. I can't... Actually, I have to take it back. Mid-engine cars don't always suck. Because the Carrera GT wasn't that bad until I took off the one wing. But some of these cars I think have like weird physics. And by weird physics I mean like, take the McLaren Senna. No matter how you drift it, it doesn't want to properly drift. And by properly drift I mean like drifting like a 350Z around a corner. It doesn't want to do that. It wants to stay in control and refuses to go out of control. Even though in drifting, you're basically going out of control the entire time. Ugh, Jaguar F-Pace S. Let me save you some trouble on this. Don't make one of these as a drift car. Whatever you do, do not make a Jaguar F-Pace drift car. It's horrible. That is the worst car I have ever tried to drift. And I know it's an SUV, and I know it's... Actually, it's not that heavy of a bastard, but... Trust me when I say this, it sucks. Now, something like this is a drift belt. I don't know if I could actually do one. See what I mean? I have two Centenarios. I think this one I bought from the auction house, and this one was free. And then I have a random Veneno. I think this Veneno actually was a free one. I can't be too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure this was a free one. And if it wasn't, I definitely didn't pay $4 million for it. The Lamborghini Miura was what was once $100,000 car all day, every day, is now getting more expensive and hard to find, but also less popular. By the way, that purple one is a drift car, and it kind of sucks, to be honest. The Centurion, I think, has the same problem as the Senna. Once they made it free, they devalued it so hard. And the AMG GTR used to be a sought-after car. Now it's basically as much as a brand new Camry. Forgive me if you heard that fart. Anyway. What am I trying to sell, a car or something? Okay, auction cars. I guess we're auctioning cars now. Yeah, I'll do 200,000 as a buyout because I don't know if anyone's gonna actually buy it. And with a $50,000 starting price, I have no idea. I will try and sell this R33. Again, we'll do 200,000, $50,000 starting price. My goal isn't so much to make money on these cars, it's just that if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. Drinking some hashtag not sponsored R34 GTR. No, I'm drinking my hashtag not sponsored Arizona iced tea. Speaking of R34s, maybe this is a $500,000 car? 32-bit meter Peter. Yo, you playing Minecraft? I like your cut, G. Forgive me for sounding like an old man. Unfortunately, I don't know what I like your cut G is, but thank you. And as to your other comment on playing Minecraft, yeah, I'm actually thinking about it. I will probably... You know what? Tomorrow, after I record the Skyrim... tomorrow, after I record the next Skyrim video, I will look into a recording setup for Minecraft. I'm gonna laugh if someone actually buys this out for $1 million. Anyway, where was I? R390s. You would think this is a very expensive car. This is a $100,000 car all day now. Can't even make money on them anymore. I used to be able to get like 400K for them. But nope. Not anymore. Okay, so I have a GT2 RS that I paid $50,000 for. And it's worth $315,000. I don't know where I got this GT3 RS. Or even this GT2 RS. Probably all from the auction house. Oh well. Porsches. Anyway, gonna sell... I think I'm selling the... Wait. I can't remember which car I'm selling. I mean, they're basically the same car, so it doesn't really matter. I think at this price it's gonna sell. I'll have to make another 944 Turbo video as well because this is actually a really good drift car. Not so much because it's... Well, Alright, to put it lightly, it's basically a Japanese car. And by Japanese car, I mean, like, it has the same characteristics as, like, a BRZ. But better. If that's even possible. Now, the blue one in... Wait. Okay, this isn't the same red one. I did a red BRZ, like, a year or two ago, and I thought it was this one, but I just remembered that I sold it. And this is actually the latest BRZ video that I did, where I basically made the Drift Club Chapter 2 BRZ, except it's actually better. I think this one has a roll cage, and the normal buyable preset doesn't. And I think there's like something to do with like the wheels or something. I don't know. Also, this is an LS swapped WRX STI, which I should probably make a video about. I don't know, anyone want to buy a Supra? Got 1200 horsepower on this one. $200,000, please. Or $409,000 if you're desperate. Don't know what to sell. Again, please watch the Type 2 Deluxe video. It is the best drift car ever. And I'm not saying it as score-wise, I'm saying it because it's hilarious. Also, Jeep Willys project. Trying to make a Jeep Willys drift car is about as difficult as making a Zenvo TSR drift car. Because this wing, when it moves, it throws me off so bad. It's horrible. It's horrible, but I love it. This just has the smallest wheelbase, I think, in the game. Apart from, like, the Peel P50. Anyway, where's the Bentley 8-liter? Because that's also a fantastic drift car. And it's like, how can this giant coffin... No, we don't want to sell that one. Gosh, I'm dumb sometimes. I can be really dumb. Okay, so 5 cars for sale. I want to drift the Bentley. I should probably try and sell the other one, but they've gone devalued as well. It's just not funny. Oh, I love this car. It's always the weird cars that you never expect to do well. It's just hilarious. God, be wary of wide turns. Oh God, how does this work? I still have no idea why this car can actually drift. It's so big. It's got 1,500 horsepower thanks to the eventual. But wheels that are like I think these are know if these are above 200. Fuel thickness. 200 millimeters. I'm also not paying attention, so forgive me for poor drifting. Darn it, the bit rate is not going well. I hope that doesn't mean people are having
when it is safe to do so.
Big cars are not that great at drifting. No, bring me... Let me see here. Wait, did I already sell a car already? Oh no. Okay, I'm just dumb. Forgive me. Let's drift the NSX. Because again, I said this was my best car, and I don't know if I need to prove it, but just watch the video and you'll know. This was a very weird car. Because it's not like your normal JDM car. It's like... How can I describe it?
arrived at your
Okay, so that was a
destination.
horrible drift one, but if you saw right there, 472,151, I think, was shown on that card. I'm gonna drift one more car, and then I'm going to do a second build. Could drift one of the Corvettes. Oh, I have 3 of the... Oh wait, that's a Charger, not a Challenger. I haven't drifted this car in a while. 599 GTO. I think I talked about it in one episode. I say episode, but it was, I think, another live stream. This is not the drift car that you can buy, or like the pre-made Formula Drift car. This was like an actual 599 GTO that I made a drift car. So it's like different. Where am I going?
Arrived at your destination.
I'm sorry. That was just bad for me. I'm gonna try it one more time. But this time I'm gonna just focus. You probably won't hear me talk for about 2 minutes. Because I just need to focus. And I will get over 400,000 points. Which, compared to the top leaderboard, really isn't saying much. This is right now. But for me, that shows you that it's a decent drift car. So anyway, I guess here goes nothing.
at your
Oh, I got
destination.
over 400,000 points. Of course, it was not by much. Alright. I've been putting it off long enough. Let's go to the festival and build another drift car. This time, let's do something JDM. And you know something? We're going to build the Honda S2000. I'll probably end up making a separate video for it anyway, but let's build a Honda S2000. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the Honda S2000. And I'm going to keep saying Honda S2000 until I actually know something about it. From what I understand, it was actually a 4-cylinder, although I could have sworn it was a 6. I'm probably wrong. But here we have what I believe is a stock S2000. I don't know what people do on the auction house with them, if they change them at all, but for all intents and purposes, it may be stock. I guess it is. Let's see, what engines can we put in it? We have a we have the stock engine. We have the BMW inline 6. We have the Chevy Corvette motor. And we have a 1.6 liter inline 4 rally motor. Not sure what from. Probably like a Ford Fiesta or something. But as the old saying goes, there is no replacement for displacement. It is, of course, correct wheel drive. And we're going to twin turbo it because, yes, we need 1100 horsepower in this little thing. Damn, I was expecting more bumpers and wings and whatnot. That's kind of sad, Forza. I expected more from you. Put racing tires on it because that's what I like. Wow, tiny wheels. Relatively speaking. I'm gonna go 275 because if I go any higher, it's just gonna be too much. And of course, 225's in the front. I do like these wheels, ADV. But I know there's HREs in here. I will be honest and I'll say that HREs I think are a little bit overrated. I mean, they're not bad. I just like the way that, like, say these Lexani wheels look. Well, maybe not these, but definitely these and probably even these. I kind of like the look of this though. The 5-spoke. Or we go with like this 5-spoke. Now let's go with the what I'm going to call the C5 Corvette wheels. I mean, if you think about it, they look like the wheels you'd get off a C5 Corvette. And of course, I'm not going to adjust the sizes because I really don't need to. It just adds extra weight that I don't need. And besides, who runs 20s on a S2000? I mean, seriously. Marlene Valerio with the emoji chat. How you doing, G? Glad you're enjoying the stream with your nice looking emojis, for lack of a better term. Really? This thing's already at 3,000 pounds? I guess I can add a little bit of weight. I mean, this thing's gonna start sailing if I, like, do more. I guess I have to add the roll cage now. So yeah, there's gonna be 1,000 horsepower in this thing, if not more. Oh, there's like 5 okay, yeah, there's like 2 horsepower difference between turbocharging and supercharging. Supercharging, I normally get like 1,014. This I'm getting 1,016. That's a real minimal difference, if you ask me. And I realize that horsepower is everything. Well, not everything, but I wonder what the torque curve is like. Anyway, nothing in the car mastery for perks. I always try to go 2.0 on this, because even though I can go -5 degrees camber on the rear, kind of doesn't make a difference. But we're gonna want this car to be probably around 48, 49, because it doesn't really need to be too stiff. I mean, it's about 2,500 pounds with 1,000 horsepower. Oops, too far. Alright, we'll go 48, 98. The reason I have the fronts usually like 0.5 of a degree higher is simply just to counteract any oversteer that might happen. You know, we'll just go 1111114. That's probably one too many ones, but I can blah, 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 blah. I don't know. And we're gonna do this. Make it 1515 and then 6060. Ooh, I just thought of another idea for videos. Since I work in retail, I could do retail stories and talk about all the idiots buying stuff. But then again, I don't know. That's just a thought. Let me know if you'd like to see me talk about retail customers and the dumbasses that follow. Let's go two-tone, but we're going to make it pink. Because I can. Or like a pinky purple type color. Carbon fiber hood, anyone? Keep the mirrors. I'll be honest, the brushed aluminum, I think it's aluminum. The aluminum look, actually, I kind of dig it. Or we could even go color matched. You know something? I'm thinking color matched wheels. I mean, this build's pretty much done then. Do a quick spin around. I mean, it does look sick. I'll give it that. I'd rock this. Alright, let's go drift it. See if it's any good. Because it could still look good, but also be terrible.
arrived at your destination.
Even with the mess up, it's actually still okay. 406 is somewhat respectable. And that's just the first run. I mean, I could always tune this to be even better than it actually is. Now I could actually make a supercharged car using turbo. While it would be down on power, I have a more balanced power.
Arrived at your destination.
I could actually make like a decent car for a decent draft. Luzin. Forgive me, I'm probably gonna butcher your name. But Uzinete Geralda da Silva says oi in the chat. So shout out to you. And thank you for commenting and taking a look at the stream. I don't know if you're still watching because I can't tell what my computer is telling me, but thank you. Oh, we're up to 3 concurrent viewers now, according to the YouTube studio. Wonderful. Hello all. Watch me as I attempt to drift my Honda S2000 drift level.
at your
So close to
destination.
420. Darn it. Oh well. So anyway, that is the Honda S2000 2009. It had an LS swapped engine. It was turboed, fully built, 1,000 horsepower. Amazing. Right. It looks like I have something going on in the auction house. Hey, I sold my Nissan 240SX for $200,000. This was a drift car, but it wasn't one I've used in a video. I don't really know much about it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I actually bought it off the auction house. But yeah, if any of you who are watching the stream, I guess when I do these Forza Horizon 4 streams, I will put cars up for sale, and if you want to have, like, a piece of... I wouldn't call it merch, but if you want a chance to have something that I've owned or driven, be my guest. Continue bidding on the auction house, and you have a chance to win one of the cars that I have owned. Albeit it will cost at a price, but then again, most of them are drift cars that cost over 100k to make anyway, and that doesn't account for any upfront starting costs such as buying a vehicle, which can be double if not triple the price of the actual build. Anyway, I will end the stream once the all the cars that I have for sale are sold. But looking at the auction house here, R31. I've done a drift build of this, not a video, but it was actually a separate drift car that I think I've since sold. Better than expected. R31. Ooh, cheap Lamborghini Aventador. They don't sell as well anymore, but if you can find them cheap like this, although it's probably going to go for 100,000 or something, or maybe even 50, but if you can get a cheap Aventador for like under 50k or even 60k, and you sell it for like 100k, it's a good profit margin. Oh, they've decided to put in the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker. Wonderful. See, like this. $60,000 Aventador. This is something I'd probably bid on. Actually, I take it back. I will bid on the $40,000 Aventador. And it's already closed. Well, wasn't that fucking enlightening? Interesting Corvette colors. Now, normally I would try and bid on something like this, but I don't know much about it as far as, like, what its position in Forza is. And ow, I just smacked my elbow on my desk. I don't know if you could hear the bang in the background, but... International Scout. Basically a fat Ford Bronco. I don't get it. Wasn't the Trackhawk in Forza Horizon 3? Unless I'm thinking about the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT 8. I have a feeling that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. Wow, these things have really gone down in value. Those Giulia Quadrifoglio Forza editions. Yo, why can't Forza put like the Baja in this game? Like, if you had the Baja Turbo, that'd be cool. It's one of those, like, niche cars, but still. I'm sorry, these 720Ss are just way too overpriced. Oh, okay, thanks Alex Abrams with the SRT8. Yeah, I could never tell if it was the SRT8 or the track-up, but that clears it up then. Interesting. No, I can't just drop 4 million like that. I mean, I could, but oh geez, that's that price is just skyrocketing now. I could try and find a car like that where I just drop 4 or 5 million on just a random car and like try and sell it again, but I will lose so much profit on that. Actually, this could be an interesting drift build. BMW i8. Damn it! Why do you have to close on me? Damn, that's expensive. GT350R. Great car. I will buy it because I'm... Is it impartial or partial to Mustangs? Whatever. And I don't know what this welcome pack car is. Like, I have a couple welcome pack cars, but I don't know what if they're worth anything. Like, I have a GTR pre-order car. I have a Mercedes AMG GTR pre-order car. Nissan Pulsar. That's a cheap Reventon. And it's already complete. Damn, I'm just spending money all day here. Right, so we got about 14 minutes until the last auction carries out. So while we wait, I'm gonna do the wheel spins. Everyone's favorite pastime is watching Forza Horizon 4 wheel spins just to see what I get. And simply put, it's merely because I don't really know what else to stream at the moment. Like, just at the moment. Because technically I am still new to the streaming world, if you want to put it that way. And like, I know I'm not the best streamer. In fact, I'm probably horrible. But if you love me anyway. The welcome pack is an updated version of the normal car in the game. Interesting. So is it like the Forza edition? Or is it like just better than like a regular Aventador? Because now you have me curious. let's check out this welcome pack Aventador. Where are you? Lamborghini. There we go. Oh, so I could have gotten this for free. I just never downloaded it. The reason it says free is because when Forza Horizon 4 came out back in 2018, right? I got the, what was it, the $100 version of the game where I basically get free DLC for life. But anyway, let me see if I can... No, it's stock. Which, that's odd. I mean, define upgraded, Alex. Because from what I gather, this is essentially a stock Aventador, although I can see that it is like, it does look like it's been upgraded a little bit. I guess I have a few stock Aventadors. Actually, I probably should have just looked at the stats real quick. Lamborghini. I mean, okay, so the handling and braking are better on the welcome pack car. Huh. Now, my next question, I guess, it's not the same as the pre-order cars. I don't think I pre-ordered the game. Because this GTR I don't think is stock. This car I think is. I mean, if it probably is better. Like, same with this GTR. I mean, I haven't touched it upgrade-wise. And this one is, I think, also stock. So I guess they are better. That's weird. Oh, never mind. I thought I had upgraded this car, but then I realized that I actually sold the actual cars of this was the S14. Anyway. Yeah, the R34 GTRs, they will always sell. 'Cause everyone loves a good R34 Skyline. Excuse me while I take a drink real quick. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I think I was... What was I trying to do again? Oh, the wheel spins. At least I think I have wheel spins. I know I've done my regular 2 wheel spins. Okay. Well. Hey, 5 downloads and 5 uses of my my tunes. That's cool. I guess people are finding my tunes online and they're using them to drift around in. Which, if you didn't know, you can get the what is it? You find that you go to search new tunes or find new tunes, type in Sunset 801 in the creator tab, and all of my tunes should pop up depending on what car you have. RCF in the game. RCF, okay. Forgive me, Alex. I'm trying to figure out what the RCF is, and like I'm pretty sure I know what car it is. I just don't remember offhand. So close to getting that Sesto Elemento. But alright, let's go find an RCF. Because I feel like I should know what that is. Search cars. Oh my. Lexus RCF, okay. How convenient. Huh. I mean, is it not in the game yet? Because, I mean, based on that, there's code for the game. It's just, I don't know if it's in there or not. Is it downloadable? Wait. Lexus isn't even in the auto show. That's weird. I can't be missing something. Like, I know I have 4 eyes and I still can't see, but I mean... I don't think the Lexus RCF has been released yet. Go to the festival. Oh, festival playlist. Alright, well, first I'm gonna collect the credits on the R33 drift car. At least one of them. See, that's the thing, Alex. I don't usually do the playlists, and if I have, I haven't done one in forever. Oh crap, what did I walk into? Oh. Feature is currently locked. Oh. Alright, let's go to mainland Britain then. Just so I can see how to do that. I haven't actually been to mainland Britain in like several months, if not a year. So it'll be a nice change of scenery.
Nice work on the promo shoots. You can see the car profiles when they go up on the Horizon website. Or you could probably just, I don't know, drive them.
Okay. Man, these are long ass loading screens. I mean, Alex, I'll do what I can to help you, but I have to admit I guess it's one of those things I have to put in that there's no guarantee, but I will do my best to help you in that. There's a net in my room that I'm seeing flying around. I think it's this.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, Josh. Great to see you've come down to check out your first seasonal championship. We've added some challenges to mix things up a bit. Can't make it too easy for you, right? I've heard a lot of good things about this autumn championship. Suppose I'll be hearing more now that I know you've signed up.
Oh, this is an off-road thing. Oh. Well, in that case, I'm going to want... Ooh, there's not a good selection of cars here. I mean, I have my RS4. The RS4 for me has been my trusty car since the beginning. I guess I'm racing? Gary Keller, yes, the RS4 is definitely one of the best cars for racing in FH format. I will definitely agree with that. I just can't drive. I call that ironic.
Horizon, where we take playing in the dirt very, very seriously. Welcome to round 5.
Did I not get the thing? Wait. I'm missing something. Wait. Huh? Wait a minute. I see what I gotta do. There's multiple races in the playlist.
In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
during races. But for this one, I think I have to. I don't know if I have to get first or not. Probably within the championship. Alright, can I fast travel to the next race? Yes, I can. Alright, let's go to the old reliable RS4. I'm also going into these races blind, so I don't know where I'm going. But I suppose it doesn't matter. No, we're restarting that, but that's some bullshit RNG right there. I mean, I'm kind of a perfectionist. I would like to get...
don't feel too bad for the drivers who got knocked out last round. When you see this next round of events, you might think they're the lucky ones. Round 6 is a go.
I should do racing like this more often. Barks Game Boy, you have 99 million. Interesting. I have 10 million. Oh, Drift Club story. Now that's piqued my interest.
Turn
I
around.
want to use the RCF real quick. Alex has 700k. Okay. I don't know how to do a private auction, if that's even a thing in this game.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Barks, my Xbox is Sunset 801, same as my YouTube channel.
Hello, my name is Robert. Don't need to tell me your name, Joel's done plenty of that. I've gathered a group of like-minded drivers together here at the festival, and I hoped you might help us attract more.
8 o'clock.
We're called Drift Club, you see. We like to...
Okay,
well,
you invited me to
you
a
can
party,
probably
but
guess.
afraid
Some
I'm
like the rush, but I'm rather
going
partial to
to
the engineering, I must say. Why don't you take my
decline
old
the
Nissan
party.
240 out and see which you enjoy better?
I mean no offense and no disrespect. It's simply...
The first thing to do, really, is go into your car settings and switch off the traction control. It might be a button, or it might be a pair of pliers and a bit of tape, but it must be done. Traction is the natural enemy of drifting. Very good technically, but now let's see some passion. Come on. Outstanding! Now let's really shred those tires. by any chance be interested in having your picture on the cover of the Drift Club handbook? A bit of speed, turn in, feather the e-brake as you hold the accelerator. It's more of an art form, really. I'll let you work it out. I'm sure you've noticed them, but we've started adding some flags to bits of road that are really quite good for drifting. A great bit of practice for drift driving.
Don't know exactly what to do now. Let me see here. The Supra has sold, the Porsche Carrera GT has sold, the R34 has sold. I think the R33 also has sold, but... Alright, let's go to the festival real quick. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do with the Lexus RCF. I may actually do like a drift build of it, or like a racing build for it. Because doing the races tonight, I actually quite enjoyed them. So maybe for like my channel purposes, I will do more races like that and do different builds with different cars to see like what works. Because I wouldn't mind showcasing my the RS4 and one of the Mustangs I have. The it was a Cobra R that I built. It was essentially to take on the RS4, but the only problem is that it just doesn't have the acceleration or speed to keep up with anything. Like, this isn't a bad car, but it could be better. FD car, 370Z number 64. Oh, the Formula Drift. My thing with the Formula Drift cars is that they're not bad out of the box, but you can't do anything to them. Like, the one I just drove in, that little drift club thing. Like, see, out of my Formula Drift cars, I have the 240SX, the Dodge Viper SRT10, which is supposedly the best drift car in the game. I don't know if that's true, but I've been seeing on all the high score records for the Needle Climb on Fortune Island, almost all the highest ones are this Viper. And then I've also seen a couple of the RTR Mustang. Although this is not the RTR Mustang, is it? That's just Formula Drift, but anyway. Like I said, there's different things that I want to do. It's not that I don't want to sell it, it's just that... Like, I want to sell it to you. But also, this is the first Lexus I've had in this game. So it's like, kind of wanted to enjoy it, because I don't know if I can get another one. From what I understand, this might be one of the only ones on the auction house if I decide to sell it right now. I mean, I guess I don't have a problem with selling it. I've personally never really cared for the car myself, but I know others do, so I might as well sell it on. The only thing is, if I'm going to sell it on the auction house, you're going to have to be really quick on getting that. Because I'll probably sell it cheap, too. And as we can see, there's already one up there. Alright, let's start auction. Now, do you want this Lexus upgraded in any way? Or, like, tuned anyway? Because, I mean, I can do that. Or if you're comfortable with upgrading it the way you want to. Keep it stock? Okay. Alright, keep it around there. I'm gonna pull a Hoovie's Garage moment and say this is the cheapest Lexus RCF on the auction house. Alright, you're gonna have 1 hour. Search my name, Sunset 801 in the auction house. It might take a little bit because it's getting listed and there's a bit of a delay on the live stream side. But it's up there. Shannon Cavazos, hello. Welcome to the stream. And Lexus RCF has sold. Great. Alex, I hope that was you who bought it. Now, any other cars that people want to buy, I'm happy to oblige for a little bit. Because I have over 420 something cars. It wasn't you? Aw, man. Well, I'm sorry, Alex. I was hoping that... I can only apologize. Alright, let's see if I can get a different one. And there are no more. Damn, I tried hard on that too. Let's see, what other cars are in that playlist? Let's see here. Could get the 92 Celica. The Mercedes-Benz truck, which I've had, and it's kind of meh. Any idea on tips to get better at the game? Well, that's a loaded question because there's multiple avenues you can go with that. If you're talking about racing, biggest thing I can recommend is get yourself a 2006 Audi RS4, modify it to A rank 800, because then you have a car that's essentially, I don't want to say it's the best in the class, but for me and my style of driving, it works. I mean, I'm playing with like almost full manual mode, at least as far as manual mode goes in this game. But I've tried different cars. My two favorites were the 2000 SVT Mustang Cobra R, but this 2006 Audi RS4 is much better than that. As far as drifting is a lot easier. That's more my specialty, I would say, if I even have a specialty. But basic thing is knowing when to turn, when to brake in corners, and don't crash into walls like I just did. Alright. Shannon, that's fine. If you are doing automatic mode, that's perfectly fine. Is it automatic mode where you can do like the paddle shifters, or is it like just straight up? The paddle shifters, like shifting your own gears, I find it easier, because then you have more control and you don't have to constantly worry about like gear shifts not switching when you do it. Because when you're in a corner, I shift down so that I can hold the RPMs and power. And then when I get out of the turn, I can then shift because I'm still redline. Like, let's do a random race. Let's see, where am I gonna go here? Alright, let's do this random exhibition race that I've already done. Now this is specifically for racing. If you want to learn how to... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my mic setup's a little weird, so sorry if you can't hear me. I also have one of those, like, pads in front of it to like keep the pop sounds down. I think it's pop filters, right? There. I've moved the pop filter up more, so the audio quality might not be the best. I've been considering getting a new mic for a while now. I just haven't done it yet. And my voice is just naturally monotone and quiet. Wait, I have 93. Thank you all who have subscribed and liked and commented. Oh, I'm racing, I just forgot. The reason I emphasize being able to shift your own gears is because when you're slowing down, or like it feels like you're slowing down too much in a high gear, you can basically, it's almost a way of checking yourself. Also, sometimes on sharp corners I like to use the handbrake, just so I can keep speed while having control. It just takes practice. Now, I don't claim to be like an expert in this game. In fact, I'm probably like, far from being an expert. Because like, you can see I just ran into a wall. And also, when you're racing, make sure you redline. Because that way you get a little bit extra speed. Of course, when I crashed into the wall, I'm also playing on simulation damage settings, so that's basically ruined my chances of winning. Although I think you get the point of this. Yeah, Alex, I saw the message there. I will definitely join you after this race. Which I'm clearly not doing. Also for racing, I recommend a car that is all-wheel drive, because if you have all-wheel drive, you will have better traction overall. Yay, I finished it. Okay. No, I don't want to start a party. Okay. Turn down game view. Okay. Let's see here. Shannon, is that better? I mean, you can't hear me, it's mostly because I'm just not talking. Okay, now Alex is in my convoy. But where? There you are. I'm gonna get into my mascot car real quick. Oh, damn. Damn, that 370 looking nice. Let's go chill at the castle. Car pack, it's... How can I put it? I personally don't like the drift car pack as much. It's one of those things that I can't get used to it personally, whereas like I'm more comfortable building my own drift car. I mean, nothing against the drift car pack because they are decent cars, like the 240SX that I think is part of the Drift Club story mode thing. That wasn't too bad. The Dodge Viper, that I really don't like the Viper that much. I mean, it's good, but I can't drift it for anything. If you look through some of my different videos, you'll see like a lot of different drifting guides. One I think that for a beginner at least, I would recommend. Ooh, let me have a look here. I have an entire playlist. I mean, if you want to build a Subaru BRZ, I have a couple videos on that. That's a solid beginner car. Again, Nissan 240SX. That was actually the car I first learned to drift on back in Horizon 3. And that was actually a very good car. Anything with a Corvette engine, like either a C6 Corvette, even the C5 or C7 Corvettes. Oh, I see Alex is doing some donuts with the unicorn Mustang. Mustangs are a good choice as well. 370Z. It might take a little bit to get used to the short wheelbase, but those are good cars. Miatas. Those are solid. And then there's a few BMWs like E39 M5, E92 M3, and whatever generation M2, which is the newest one. And also, if you do get better at drifting, I recommend trying like my Volkswagen Beetle build, as well as the Volkswagen Bus drift build. Completely irrational and irregular, but it is so much fun. And apparently, according to my phone, I'm at 94 subscribers, so thank you for subscribing. But let me take a look at the Viper one. Formula Drift Dodge Viper. Unfortunately, I modified mine, so I kind of ruined it. But if I go and like, set it back to stock. Damn, Alex, I can hear you in the background there. Either that or I'm listening to the stream backwards. It's 8:30 where you are? Oh man, I wouldn't mind that. Was it 11:30? Yeah, it's like 11:30 for me. I probably won't stay up after 12 simply because I have to work tomorrow. But let me see if I can figure out this Viper. So in order to unlock fast travel, you need to, where is it? I think there is a specific house that you have to buy. So like Fairlawn Manor, I think that was around 750,000. I think if you buy that, well, see, even that's to fast travel anywhere on like the road. To fast travel in general, you need to get like you need to hit the fast travel boards to reduce like the amount it costs. So like for me, it costs 4,400 to fast travel, and that's every time I want to like fast travel. So like if I fast travel to this bar, I'm fine. Wait, that house actually costs millions? No. Does it actually cost that much? Hold up. Oh wow, it actually is 2 million. Dang. Huh. That's odd. I must be mixing it up with a different house. I could have sworn I was fast traveling even before that. Go Pika KR, hi. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Only have 1 million. Okay. I mean, best way... Alright, there's a few ways you can make money in Forza. The first way is, of course, doing races, which you need to do a lot of races if you want to make like a lot of money. The way I recommend you do it is actually through the auction house, because it just takes a little practice with the auction house, because you have to essentially know what cars sell and what cars don't. But the biggest thing is like not worrying about upgrading cars at the moment. Like I'm essentially trying to do like a guide like on the spot. Like if we go to the auction house real quick. I could show you like what cars will sell and what cars don't. The only reason it's actually easier for me nowadays is because I've been able to do like the drift builds, and whatever test cars I do have, I can sell them, but at the same time I'm selling them for a loss.
I'm probably gonna.
Alright, so if we go to the auction house, clear those. It's a weird game of cat and mouse, essentially. Well, alright, maybe not cat and mouse, but that's a cheap defender. See, something like this, if you see it go for like $3,000-$4,000, but it has like an insanely high buyout, consider bidding on it. Honda S2000s, don't buy these. These are a dime a dozen. They can't sell for anything. Now, if you could find Forza edition cars, they will sell. The Giulia Quadrifoglio Forza edition doesn't sell as much because it's one of those more popular. Well, not popular, but you see these a lot on the auction house. But something like the Lexus RCF we had earlier, which I tried to sell to Alex, but unfortunately it was just zapped up super quickly. The Iron Knights, they used to sell really well, but as you can see, they're not really selling. Alright, 100,000 seems like a lot, but in the auction house it really isn't. Because this used to be an $800,000 car. Now it's 100,000. Yay, I won the Defender. So this I'm essentially just going to try and flip. I don't even know what it's worth, but I only paid $6,000 for it. Like, the cheaper you get the car, the easier it is to sell and make money. So once I claim this car, I'm going to put up a bunch of auctions that common cars that you'll always see for sale, but will always turn a profit if you sell it the right way. Okay, so NSXs, if you get it below 50 and sell it for like 50 or 60, it might take you a couple tries, but you'll turn a $10,000 profit with them. Not all the time, but it... Suffice to say, the NSX is not exactly the most profitable car, but if you're on a budget, it's okay. Other cars you specifically want to look for are like Lamborghini Huracans, some Gallardos, not the Gallardo Spider because those were free cars. If a car was sold for free, well, alright, not sold, but if you got a car as like a gift download from Forza for some reason, it won't usually sell as well because everyone basically has it. Like R8s are pretty good if you can find them cheaper. They seem to be going up in price a little bit, but if you can get one under 100k and then sell it for like 110, maybe even 200, you're good to go there. The Bentleys don't usually sell well, although I haven't seen too many of them lately. M4s, they will always sell. Pretty much anything BMW. But stay away from the 80s and 90s M5s because they are extremely a dime a dozen. Same with the E39 M5s, E36 M3. I'm not too big on the BMW generations. Don't worry about trying to get any like Bugattis or other hypercars that everyone's after because they never usually sell for a decent price. Cadillac CTSVs, if you can get them really cheap. No, the E46 M3, I was that's the E46 M3. What's the 97 M3? Is that still E46 or is that like E36? Or am I just dumb? Anyway. Anything Chevy Corvette. Not so much the C5 Z06 Corvettes, but if you get like the 09 ZR1s or anything from the C7 generation, you can easily sell that from like $50,000 to $100,000. Just make sure it's like painted something other than like yellow or anything. Or actually, even yellow Corvettes sometimes sell. Chargers and Challenger Hellcats, they'll sell well, but it's hard to find them at like under 100K, I find. And then any Ferrari that you can get below $60,000 or 60,000 credits, I should say, easily can be sold for 100,000 or 110,000. The GTOs I'll usually sell for 110. If you can find any like Shelby GT350Rs or GT500s, those will sell for probably around 100K. I don't usually recommend finding Formula Drift cars because, one, I don't really know too much about their sales. I'm not usually actively searching for them. And two, it's one of those things where it's very niche, if that makes any sense. I get these Q60 concepts a lot from like wheel spins. I usually sell it immediately for 50,000. Even if it doesn't sell the first time, I'll just continue to sell it. I don't know why people buy these, but I'm not big on concept cars. Jaguars also seem to do fairly well. Depending on what Jaguar it is, it'll sell for, I don't know, between 50 and 100,000. Don't worry about the Koenigsegg, the Koenigsegg's. They don't sell well at all. And especially because they were a free car. Anything Lamborghini will sell. You just have to market it at the right price. Again, Huracans, dime a dozen, $100,000 car all day. You'll see them go for like 34, 40, or even 50,000. Don't pay more than 50 for a Huracan. The same goes with like the Superleggera Gallardos. Aventadors, if you can find one under 100K, you could probably sell it for 2. Hey, no worries, Shannon. Basically, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, if you can get them under 70K, sell it for 100, you'll get to a million in no time. It just takes a little bit. Don't worry about McLarens, don't worry about Mercedes. I guess the only other car I would recommend is a Nissan GTR, but Nissan prices fluctuate so quickly it's not even worth it sometimes. But that's just my 2 cents. Alright. I'm gonna check for any more wheel spins, and I'm actually tempted to get off, only because I am feeling a little bit tired. When you work in retail, it's a bit taxing at times. And I got a black light. How wonderful. get about 60,000 credits from that. Not exactly worth it, but it's free, so I can't really complain. And if you're wondering how I make all my money, yeah, that wheel spins have been a large part. Alright, I'll do a head-to-head. I guess I'll race in the Chiron. Oh, hello, fighter. Although we should probably get out of this festival area simply because I don't want any copyright music on here. I don't know where to go though. In here for now.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Just so I can
Turn
avoid
sharp
copyright.
left.
I'm hoping that avoids copyright because I don't want the music in the background. So forgive me if I sound like I'm really annoying. Okay, there we go. Where's Alex at? I gotta go to him. Why can I never see anyone on my map? Okay, so Alex is at the beach. Hey, what's going on, AJ5 Ganjan Suji the Ambly? I am sorry, I probably just butchered your entire name there, but thank you for saying hi. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's find Alex.
In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
Let me remove that marker first. Oh, there you are. that a Aventador SV? Oh, I should probably get a plane. The Bugatti would be. Alright, I'm gonna switch cars real quick. That's weird. I don't actually have many straight line cars, if any at all. You know what? Where is... this one? My personal favorite Lamborghini. The Lamborghini Gallardo. Oh, darn it. I didn't want to go into photo mode. Alex, what are you at, Oh, the Acura NSX has sold for 100,000. That's great. Alright, I'm pretty much gonna end it with collecting the credits on that NSX because I actually streamed a lot longer than I thought I was. Or at least a lot longer than I thought I was going to today. But, just want to say thank you for everyone who came out to watch today. The stream, of course, will be uploaded to YouTube probably within the next day or so. And of course, it's with YouTube's new things that they do. It should be ready for automatic playback. I don't know if you want to spend 3.5 hours watching this again, but I mean, you're more than welcome to, in my book. Anyways, that's probably going to do it for this live stream. Again, I'm going to be streaming live every Friday around the 8 o'clock time. I actually started late for this one. I think I started around like 8:22 or something like that. But, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm getting a little tired and I have to go to bed to work. It's going to be Saturday, so it's going to be busy at the store. And, yep, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I'm Sunset801. And I am going to catch you guys in the next stream. Alright, Alex, have a good night, man. Good luck with your game tomorrow. Hope you do well. And thank you all for subscribing. I think the channel is actually up to 94 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 94. And as I explained earlier in this stream, I'm hoping to get to around 100 subscribers by December, which I think is doable. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. See you in the next one.